Hi everyone, welcome to SG Study World. We are going forward in our series of building basics of algebra. Today we are going to discuss the difference between equation and expression. What do we understand when we say the word equation and what does the word expression means? So in algebra, an expression is basically it's a phrase. We can also call it a fragment. It's a part. You can call it a fragment, you can call it a part. It is basically a small section that has some numbers. Numbers can be constants like this. It can have some variables like y, operation symbols like plus minus, and this is how an expression can be written. We can also have some coefficient written in front of an variable. All of this is part of a bigger equation. So I can also say that expression is a small segment. It is a phrase. It is a fragment. It is not a complete equation in itself. Because if you see, we cannot find the value of this variable here. 5 plus y cannot help you find the value of y. 7 plus 2x cannot help you find the value of x. So expression once again is a phrase that has some numbers, variables, coefficients, operations, but this in totality cannot help you find the value of the variable. Let's talk about equation. What is an equation? So equation here basically means it is a mathematical statement. I can also very comfortably say it is a sentence. What does that mean? It is going to give you the full idea or detail showing two expressions are equal. This is very important to understand that in an equation we will have the sign of equal to. The left hand side of this equation will be known as LHS. That means left hand side. The right side will be known as RHS, right hand side, containing variables. Is it mandatory for it to have only one variable? No, it can have one variable, two variables, five variables, as many variables as you want. It will have numbers. By numbers, we means coefficients as well as constants. And it can also have operations. Let's take an example. 5x plus 3 minus 7y is equals to 54 minus 8x plus 2y. So this is an equation where the most important sign that this is what, if you just talk about the left hand side, it is an expression. If you talk about the right hand side, this is also an expression. So both the expressions are separated by a equal sign. Okay, and this contains some variables, this has some numbers, coefficients, constants. They are separated by operations like if you see carefully, you have a plus, you have a minus. When you're writing 8x, it means 8 times x. We will talk about this in our next video. So this becomes your complete equation. I hope you understand that expression is a partial information. Equation is complete information. The best way to figure out if it is an equation or not, you need to see this equal sign. If you have equal to sign and there is a left hand side of this equal to and then there is a right hand side of this equal to, that means we are talking about an equation. Let's take a look and let's see the difference between expression and equation. So as we just talked, expression has no equals to sign. Equation has an equal to sign next to it. Expression doesn't have left hand side or right hand side. Equation has left hand side and right hand side. Both of them are available. In expression, We cannot find the value of x. We cannot do so. But in an equation, we can find the value. We can. Absolutely, we can find the value of what? Of x or y or whatever variable we have in that equation. So these are the differences. These things are really important for you before you jump into the actual concept of algebra. Knowing about what is a variable, what is a constant, what is a coefficient, what are terms, what are factors, all these things are extremely important. Before this video, the last video that we shared was algebraic expressions. There we have talked about all the parts of an expression. Okay, and today we discussed the difference and the meaning of expression and equation. In the next video coming soon, we will be talking about like and unlike terms. Till that time, stay tuned and we will be more than happy to have you back again for more learning. Happy learning. Bye bye.